What's up guys, Zero here, making some more Minecraft on my Let's Play world. Before I even get into things, you're gonna see I'm holding a diamond axe. I made that because I was cutting cheese. Oh, I thought that was a spider. I was cutting trees down in my little mine shaft, so I gathered some trees. If we go up here, we can see that I expanded this room a little bit. I just like having a little bit more room to walk. I can't really put chests in between here. Well, I guess I could, but it just wouldn't look right. It would be off-centered, or I would only have to do small chests. But I just like having the extra walking room, and it feels nice, and it gives a little bit of the feeling of a real house, because you can come up here and it's like not symmetrical. I don't know, I like the way it feels. It just like opens up into a bigger room. But anyway, I also did a little bit of work down in my tree farm, like I was saying. So, I'm just gonna use the stairs because I want to go to the first floor. As you can see, it is very much flourishing. By the time I would cut down one tree, another one would have grown. The only one that's really flourishing, though, is my regular tree farm, as you'll see when we come over here. This is all the wood that I've gathered from it and all the saplings, and I just made that one for my regular, and then this will be my other types of wood. Birch does fairly well here, but pine does not do very well at all. The reason pine does not do very well at all is because the fact that we are not in a snowy environment currently. Pine trees will grow in non-snowy environments, but it's just a lot harder. This is the birch part of it. And you'll notice we have this gate over here. The reason of this gate is to allow these pine trees to grow. The reason we need to allow these pine trees to grow is because I did some research, and pine trees need 9 spaces above the sapling to grow. I was allowing 7, I believe, and I needed to freshen this up a little bit. I had a row of birch saplings here, but they don't grow next to something, next to like a solid object or something, or it doesn't grow next to something too high, and these count as 1.5, which technically in tree standards qualifies as 2 and doesn't grow. So yeah, we had to make room for our pine trees down there, so I took off half of this, and then I made this half birch and this half pine. I think it works out fine. It's a little small and a little weird, but I like the way it looks, if anything else. So yeah, that's the tree farm, and what I think we're going to be doing today is we are going to build a reed farm, and that will be our next level down. I don't really have a specific use for reeds, but they're cool to have, so we're gonna go up and grab our reeds that we collected on our little journey. I also made this chest more or less my junk chest. So we need reeds. We need buckets. Then we also need dirt, but we're going to need more dirt than that, so let's head back up. And we'll just grab that much, and then let's go. I've already picked out my next assignment after we do all of this. I almost have it lined up in my head what I want to do, so getting some lag. But I almost have it lined up in my head what we do, and I'm not going to share it yet, that way it can be more or less of a surprise. But it should be fun and involves redstone, and I've never worked with redstone before, so this will be my first time, so it'll be fun. And I totally forgot to take care of filling these up with water, so let's go do that. I think in a previous episode I just made this, or I didn't make it, but while I was digging my mine or something, I made it really fast and just didn't ever mention it. But yeah, I have an infinite water pool there now. Birch trees, and then our pine trees. Itch my arm. And this is the level that we will have our reeds on. So we can take down this middle piece. Alright, so how I want to do this, I believe, is... oh crap. Gotta get some clean stone. I'll cut this out of the video, that way you guys don't have to watch through it. It's kind of annoying. Okay, now that we have this, we can start. So, I think how I want to go about this is much like I did on my tree farms, is have a 2 wide square going around and have it 3 wide on this side. Yeah, that's right. So let's do that. Won't take but a couple of minutes, seconds, couple of a period of time. Okay, now that we have that done, we can fix our little droppy hole. Just do that real fast. Whoa, makes me lag. And then raise this. Raise the bottom here. Put a pool of water and then climb up. Okay. So now that we got that fixed, I think the next order of business is going to be to fill this in with dirt. So let's do that really fast. Okay, now that we have that, we can get a placing. So I think what the best course of action would be to do this, and then of course we'll fill it in later, and make an infinite spring. Reeds need to be next to a block of water, and I don't believe every block has to be a source block, but if every block was a source block, then not only would I have an... oh my gosh, I keep putting it in the same spot. Not only would I have an I did it again. Not only would I have an infinite source of water, then I would also have a nice looking farm. I just like the way source blocks work, and they also cause a little bit less lag for me. I just like the way they look, and it seems like a more appropriate option. Alright, so we got that row done. But yeah, reeds need to be right next to a block of water, or right next to water, in order to grow. And there's some more creepy crave noises. I think it has to do with something with my lighting, or maybe I am next to a cave, I don't know. I looked it up on Wiki, and the reason that those play, that the creepy cave noises play, is if you are within 10 to 20 blocks of an unlit area, and by unlit it's less than level 8 light. I'm not sure if parts of my giant mine shaft are getting less than level 8 light, or if I'm actually next to a cave, or what. But I get those very, very often during my work in these caves, or my mine shaft. It's almost kind of bothersome. We might go looking for it sometime. I don't know, because I'm leaning to that there's a cave that is unexplored, but I really don't know. So yeah, like I was saying, reeds need to have 1 block of water right next to them in order to grow, unlike wheat, which wheat need to be within 4 blocks or something like that. Oh, I can just place it every 2, can't I? I need one in the last little row. And then I guess at this point I can just start doing this. Probably bothered some people that I wasn't already doing that, but c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, we got water place now. So now we can start placing our reeds, I believe. I think that this is sufficient lighting in here, but there's no way to be for sure certain unless I went through and counted it. The only ones I'm really worried about not getting enough light are like these middle ones. But we'll see what happens. If they don't grow, I'll mess with the lighting. So let's place the 10 reeds I have currently. Oh, that's perfect. It ended up being one line. Technically, I don't need this water here, but for aesthetics purposes, I'm going to leave it there. And then we can go hole up our little infinite spring. There. Now let's see if those grow. I believe I did that right, but I probably didn't in some way. So yeah. And there's our reed farm. As for our cactus farm, I'm going to be more or less doing that by myself here in a second, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. Because I want to make this automated, and to make it automated, I may or may not need to raise this a level, or lower it a level, or something. I don't know. But we'll see. I also might need to move that to a different place. Or maybe not. I'll probably do the same thing where I can have the two blocks around. So actually, I think we're going to do that now. I'm going to consult the tutorial and probably do this on my own. Kinda looking at a tutorial, morphing it into my own needs here. But we got a reed farm done, and that's what's important at this moment. And let's hope they grow, because I think I did that right. But yeah. So here we go. I'm not gonna say I signed out because I watched a video of a little 8-year-old or something, British kid, saying he was gonna sign out. So I'm gonna stop saying that because that just made me feel bad about myself. So what should I say now? So this is 0, and I'm gonna leave. Bye. That was good. Oh, and before I leave, quickly, I want to say that I may or may not have this cactus farm done before I make a new episode, but we'll see. So yeah, 0 leaving now, this time, for sure. Bye.